to the chaos crew, the best on YouTube. It's true, you keep this whole thing real. Every word, every view, from the heart, yeah, Biff's got you. I'm grateful every time I do what I do. No one else compares to you. The chaos crew, the realest crew. From Port Phillip tales to streets so cold.
Gunhead, Trevor, what's going on, legends?
But through the dark, your light breaks through. Ain't no love like the chaos crew. You've been here since day one, holding me down. From nothing to something, we built this ground. I say it loud.
See, I like that one because I can read the words a lot better, but the truth is, I can't read the name good enough, so I'm going to change that. Yeah, that's the one right there. What's going on, anyone? Anyway, everyone. Gunhead, Trevor, Matthew, Rhonda. What is going on? TJ and Soul, you bloody legend. UFO, what's going on? Yeah, let's go. The cash brand man. Lisa, what's going on, legend? Yeah, I'm all right, brother. Gunhead. It's been a full-on week. I'm not going to lie. I've got my neurologist appointment on Thursday, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Start my new med, so hopefully new beginnings. Let's hope. What's everyone else up to anyhow?
In the deep dark bowls of the underworld, order must be maintained. Without a strict and unforgiving chain of command, chaos is inevitable. What's up, youngster, since you're the new booty? Don't know nothing, I gotta show you about the pecking order. It's the order and how we do.
Yeah, bro, let's hope so. Like, I'm not going to lie, like, the last 2 weeks have been bloody hell. As you guys know, I am medicationless at the moment for my condition, multiple sclerosis, and yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, but 3 more sleeps to go. Cam Dusting, the guy who started doing Pension Stories podcast, passed away last week. Oh, no way. Rest in peace. The old bit. Forever says, Biff, through every dark night, there's a brighter day, my brother. And ain't that the truth? I love that saying, actually. Do you know what it is, though? Like, I can put up with all of my symptoms, except for, like, 2, obviously. Well, 2. One of them that stops me from walking when I've been walking for a bit, and then the other one is the chronic fatigue, which is like
wish your best friend we suspect. Here's the pecking order.
Oi, text you bloody legend.
Things are move things only fuck with the true thing. Now come on, partner, come on. Here's the pecking order. I don't wanna hear none of that shit.
There we go, legends. There's a whole heap of me stuff. Up the top there, we got me Twitter, then my Bonfire merch store, and then the original 2 sticker and merch is my new merch store, the first Fourth Wall merch store, and then that's my email, bigbiffsgaming@gmail.com. If any of you legends want to chat. Also, this is our Twitch. Yeah, if you guys want to jot that down. Also, I have got the link up in the in my link section, and they are up and working. And yeah, most of the legends here in the chat you can find in that Discord. Oh yeah, here's a couple more. This is my Twitch. My Twitch, the first one. Then you got my Patreon, which is no point adding the Patreon. I haven't put anything on my Patreon. I get asked all the time, should I buy a Patreon membership or a YouTube membership? And I always say a YouTube membership, just because, like, the thing is, yeah, I don't want people to be spending money on Patreon when I'm not doing Patreon. It would make me feel really horrible, actually, that like you'd be giving me money and I'm not putting any content out there. So, Vandal, you bloody legend. It is eerily quiet in here. Zeus. You know what I love? Does anyone else do this, right? Complete subject change. But does anyone else pack away their winter clothes and put them away for next year winter when it's summer? I do that, right? And so every single year, so I very rarely use notes, yeah? I am fucking hopeless. I lose everything, including money, and I love it. I love this time of year when you're going through all of your washing that you've left. Obviously, you got to wash it again because it's been sitting for 12 months and smells like mothballs and shit like that. I love going through my pockets and finding money. I think it's fucking great. Oi, MCM, you bloody legend. What's going on? Discord or OnlyFallons, true? You've just given me an idea. Oi, Trent, what's going on, legend? Is that... Oh, no, that's Trey. Sorry. I was going to say, were you my legendary friend that helped me out every time I came to Tasmania to do my ghost hunts? What a legend. No, actually, no, I think his name was Trent, actually. Trent. See, I am so bad with names, but I will never, ever forget a face. Like, I am like photographic memory when it comes to faces. So, has anyone heard of this creature before? This creature. All right, so one of the UK's worst SA offenders was just unalived in prison. You guys might have heard of this creature. His name was hang on, I can't remember his name, but I got a video. I'm going to play this video for you. So I'm going to be doing a video on this guy. All right. So this piece of shit here, right? I can't think of his fucking name. Anyway, so this is him here. This is him here with the media asking him if he actually wait, give me a second. I'm going to put it on the screen. It's going to be easier for everyone to see that way. Oi, what about this guy? So this guy was a school cleaner. His wife was a teacher at the school. So you guys might have heard of the Soham murders, which was pretty fucking brutal. Yeah, this guy went down on it, and I'm going to be doing a story on it because I've got a couple of inside information from people that were in the prison at the time. Yeah, I guess one thing at a time. Give me a moment and I'll chuck this creature up here. And then I'll explain what's going on in this video. Like I'm telling you, like there are certain things that really, really get on my goat. And I actually thank myself that I have a platform that I can actually bring awareness to this type of thing. And I always get it right. I always get told when I now guys, you got to keep in mind, right? I have spent almost 14 years in prison. So I left prison when I was 36 and then went back for another 12 months. So basically from the age of 18 to the age of 36, I spent most of my life in prison. Now, I always say to people that these creatures get dealt with accordingly, and people always say to me, no, they won't get touched at all because they'll be in protection. Well, it does not matter where you are. Like I promise you, corruption is rife. Plus, I've made videos on this before, yeah? There wasn't a place at Port Phillip Prison that I could not get into. I've made videos about me getting into segregation, 23-hour lockdown, a slot unit, and I've got into somebody else's cell and managed to do what I needed to do. Like money talks in these situations, and this is very, very much the same. And this fucking creature, like, you can obviously tell how much it's razzing me up. Like, I got a hold of this. I got a hold of this the other day, and yeah, it really.
School caretaker. The girls, Jessica and Holly, would know you, and you're the school caretaker. The girls, Jessica and Holly, would know you, and they saw you on the front doorstep. What went on?
Well, I don't know the girls. I stood on the front doorstep grooming my dog down. She'd run away and come back a bit of a mess. They just came across and asked how Miss Carr was, as she used to teach them at St Andrews. I just said she weren't very good, as she hadn't got the job. And they just says, please tell her that we're very sorry. And off they walked in the direction of the library over there.
How did they seem to you?
They seemed
Oh,
fine,
I
very
just wanna
cheerful, happy, chatty. I didn't see anything untoward, nobody hanging around. You know, just seemed like normal, happy kids.
Say,
You know what? I would, and no word of a lie, I would gladly go and spend the rest of my life in prison to sort this situation out. Like,
well.
all right, I'm not going to play anymore just because, like, it's going to be in the video. So, yeah, so I'll just give you like a little bit of a baseline on what's going on there. So the news reporters went and asked him some questions because he was allegedly the last person to see these young girls alive, right? So you guys know in a lot of these cases, and when these people are telling lies, there's a lot of truth in their lies, right? So they tell a lot of truth in with their lies, so their lies sound rah rah rah, sound believable. But anyway, I'll give you a quick rundown. The girls went missing. Both of them were found with bullet holes in them. One of them with a bullet hole through a, Dennis Tanner style. It just made me angry. And the worst thing was, right, this guy was actually interviewed by a psychiatrist. And this guy said some stuff to the psychiatrist, which was this, which will be in the video as well, but I'll say it, I don't care. It's really worked me up, this video. And this shows how broken our system is. So you've got one of the UK's leading forensic psychologists, right? And he's said during this interview, the guy said that psychologist asked this piece of shit, how do you think they would have dealt with it? Now, keep in mind, in that interview, he said he did not know the girls, right? Now, in the psych interview, he says, I believe that so-and-so girl would have ran off scared and the other one would have fought, had a lot of fight in her, And when he said that, the psychologist was like, this is the guy right here, like 100%, this is the guy. And, they ended up getting him, but he was murdered in prison last week. Self-defense wounds, 100%. And I'm not sure if you guys know the Dennis Tanner case. It's a pretty popular case here in Victoria, especially with people like me who are from Benalla. So Dennis Tanner was a fucking corrupt Benalla police criminal investigation unit, or back then he was CIB. It used to be called CIB back then. And so he was prime suspect number one in 2 murders, right? Now get this. They found both of them people in the same spot. So one of them was a transvestite prostitute and the other one was a family member. That's all I'll say. I had my own dealings with Dennis Tanner because he was a Benalla cop and he broke my nose. It's the first time I ever had my nose broken. It was, and my dad came in. You've heard me tell this story. My dad came in blaring through the doors of the police station, just like literally booted the door in and came in, and they've got me. I was only 16. I shouldn't have been there without a parent. They've just broke my nose, blah, blah, blah. Oh, damn, you don't know about the Dennis Tanner, crazy stuff. Girl with a greyhound, what's going on, legend? So I don't know if you guys have noticed, I know that people that have been watching my videos for a long time, I've been getting told a lot lately that my what's it called? The way I put my videos across are coming a lot more professional now. I used to have a lot of times where I would, and what I need you guys to know, right? So say for instance, if I film a half an hour video, I don't do takes, yeah? So if I make a mistake, I stop and start from scratch again, right? This is how painful it is for me. I've got OCD and I can't deal with it. So I delete, say for instance, if I've just filmed a 30 minute video and I'm at the 28-minute mark and I made a mistake, you better believe that I delete that and I start from scratch, because I do all of my videos one take. But I've really been trying to put the extra work in and trying to do, because the thing is, I forget a lot when I'm telling stories. So what I do now, I've got my laptop right here, like I've literally got it here right now. And so what I do is I write myself out now a YouTube script. As you guys know, I did acting as a child, and I was always good, even though like I couldn't read properly and stuff, I was always good at remembering lines and stuff. And so I kind of write myself out a script out here, and it kind of keeps me flowing, I never get to a point where I'm like, fuck, what do I got to say now? Oi, Pat Duncan, what's going on, legend? Aussie Goer, what's going on? And anyone else that I missed in the chat? Anyone else that I missed in the chat? Boomerang girl, you bloody legend. Oi, can I just say, I created, now you guys know I drink Diet Right cordial, yeah? So I've just created the best flavour of cordial. So if you get the fruit punch cordial and then you mix it with the apple raspberry cordial, half and half out of a bottle, pour that in, whooshka, boom. Well, the Cash Brand Man says, Biff, where is Daniel Andrews? Did Desi, right, I'm going to say after I read this, and I'm going to I need you guys to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on whether I should do a video on this, because I have some information that nobody else has on Daniel Andrews, right? So I'll just read this quickly. It says, Biff, where is Daniel Andrews? Question mark. Did Desi make a citizen's arrest? Question mark. They say poor Daniel seems to have a unique neurological disease and it doesn't look good for him. Can I just say this, right? So I actually have it. I actually have a video of I have paperwork that involves Desi Freeman, Daniel Andrews, and treason. Now, a lot of people think that Desi Freeman was a part of this court case, but he wasn't. He was a part of trying to arrest Peter Dunn, the judge from Benalla. But I'll show you. I've got my hands on some fucking beauties. Let me just say, right, Daniel Andrews ended up in hospital not so long ago for something that happened between himself and Lindsay Fox's daughter. Now, if you know, you know, right? Lindsay Fox is the number one logistics magnate in fucking Australia and has a lot of pull and a lot of power. Now, it is alleged that Daniel Andrews, the reason he really ended up in hospital not so long ago is because he may have accidentally fallen down a flight of 36 stairs. True story. And I've got this little beauty, let's just say, and it involves Dan Andrews' treason case, and I have court paperwork for it. The truck dude, yep, that's him. So anyway, what the allegation is that at a fucking elites bullshit event, Daniel Andrews has inappropriately groped somebody that was a lot more his junior and made this person feel like they had something happen to them. But like I always say, I don't want to get too political, but I fucking love this shit when it's like, all right, if I can bring one of these pieces of shit down for their bullshit, yeah, let me just say, yeah, sometimes things need to be heard rather than not heard. Oh yeah, we might even tell a story on this little bunker that was found up the bush the other day. Um, there's always a story. There's always a story. All right, give me a moment because I think it's this. This is it right here. All right, wait. Okay, so you got to bear with me because. All right, so I might have to actually do the exactly same thing what I just done, and what I will do is I will send it and I will put it on the screen so you guys can hear it. Now, you guys keep in mind this is only like a 6-second video, but I'll pause it so you guys can read the particulars, and you will see this is a proper court document, bang, stamp of approval. And just know that, like, yeah, it's best I not say everything I could say, maybe. But either way, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys this, and because like the way I see it, a lot of people are too scared to talk about the elites or these our big powerful politicians and all of this. I actually couldn't give one fucking shit. I really the least thing that scares me on, like, I have fucking survived like murder attempts on my life. The last people I'm worried about are fucking politicians. I can tell you that right now. All right, sorry guys, I am not looking at the screen at the moment. I'm just going to try and get this video up because this is actually, so it's actually paperwork. I just made a video of it, and I've only made, so I've made it. Why are you not fucking? The weirdest thing is happening right now. All right, for some fucking reason, it is not. I'm going to go have a look in. Give me a look here because I can't see it being in trash because I'm sending it from spam. I mean, I can't understand why it is not letting me send it. Like, 1 second, guys. I'll try this one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll be back to see the chat. If not, I'm just going to have to try and show you as much as I can. All right, so oh yes, I am going to be able to show you. Oh, I'm so wrapped. Make sure you read what says here. It literally says treason, Daniel Andrews. Well, guess who's got the whole fucking paperwork? Me. And yeah, I have just obtained this, and might I just say, mind blown. Mind fucking blown. As a matter of fact, if you guys could share this live right now, because what you guys are about to see is going to blow your mind. Oh, let's go. Right now. All right, so because it's a wait. I should be able to change the size here so I can wait, we'll see. All right, look there. Anyway, Daniel Andrews, 17th of December, 1921, 2 counts. Misprision of treason, fraud, and common law. Yeah? This is the actual paperwork. So, you had to stop right there. Now, all right. So, basically, this is signed off on by the magistrate and the justice of the peace, as you can see down the bottom here. And if you can see there, it says misprision of treason and common law. So this is actually what a lot of this stuff is about. And yeah. So yeah, I have some pretty awesome stuff there. And like I said to you guys the other day, like I've been hanging on to this stuff. We had Johnny Cabray from the Daily Mail the other day saying how she was the new update from her was this. Was that the reason that Desi did this was because the police took the guns, and then she had exclusive access to this firearms warrant, which I had 3 months ago. It's quite funny, actually. All right, so I'm not going to put it up there, but word for word, exactly what I've had this whole time. And if you guys can see that, I'm going to try and... There we go. Mr. Desi Freeman, blah, blah, blah. Notification of the suspension and proposal to cancel your firearms license. Now, have a look at the date on that. 21st of June 2024. Right. Now also have a look at the date on this photo. Oh, fuck. Anyway, all I was saying was you can only see so much. I said, there you go, Clippers. Get your stuff out there. And what I also said was have a look at the date I've had this since. Oh, I fucking hate you. 10th of December. But anyway, if you go have a look in my Desi Freeman videos playlist, you will see that in December I posted about this. Johnny Cabray with the late night news. No. So it doesn't even matter about people seeing this. So the exact same one that I've got is shown all over the Daily Mail. But my point of getting this out was like to show you guys that I had this information and I put this information out first. Yeah. No, so what it was the cancellation of his gun license and the like he had to hand back his firearms. And that was in 2024. Get your people to send it to my people. Yeah. You know what? The other day, I misplaced the microphone cover here. Biff, it will be on page 1 of the Herald Sun tomorrow. Yeah, probably. Wouldn't be the first time they've done it and won't be the last time they've done it. It's like Biff gets the scoop and then they just swing in and go, oh, yeah, we're going to take this story. But you all know the reality. Or if they or he, she had Desi's body, that shit would be worth 1 million bullocks. Well, that's the truth. Alive or dead, it's kind of like the old days. Even Peter Parker got a drink out of getting it. True, and not even a drink in it for me. And bloody crimes compensation and all. Can you please explain to us the Strady 180s, what you're talking about? Which part? Hey Biff, did you want to know about what happened to Mr. O'Sullivan when Port Phillip rang the house to let us know that he'd been stabbed? I definitely do, but we probably shouldn't talk about it on here in fear of being bloody deleted. Iron Maiden live late in the year outside. Bullshit, where? Did you see Spanion's new video where he went to Redfern and showed a bloke's whole unit? Well, be getting a visit. He'll be getting a visit, or happens all the time with those documentary style videos, show too much. Yeah, correct. And this is the thing, you know what I mean? Like, they know exactly where they are, and yeah, this is one of the issues that we're hitting with the Streets of Melbourne documentary that I'm filming. Like, yeah, we keep on. You can show so much, but like, yeah, you can also bring so much attention, unwanted, unneeded attention. Damn, that would be good to go to. That's mad, Angus. So I'm going to see Machine Gun Kelly next month, MGK with JJ. Should be all right. Oi, what about the fuel prices? What about the fuel prices? But like, listen, guys. Like, let me just give you a straight up warning. Everyone stockpiled fuel over the fucking pandemic, didn't need it. Everyone stockpiled toilet paper over the pandemic, didn't need it. Everyone stockpiled hand sanitizer and face masks over the scamdemic, should I say, didn't need it. Yeah, I would imagine and tell people to yeah, not to worry at all. Um, to to say not to worry at all is probably a bit of an overkill, but like, I think everyone's been a little bit too worried about this. Never had the vaccine. Me either. Fuck that. No way. Never had COVID. Never had. I did catch COVID though. Well, I caught what they said was COVID. To me, it was just like having like a really bad man flu. I'm a man flu man, and I get man flus, and that was like a really bad man flu ish. But I think, I think we've got to a time, especially after the scandemic. Um, a lot of people get the fear, the whole fear of, running out of stuff, and um, there's also these fears running around at the moment that, that the the war on the other side are saying that that they will be attacking Australia when this new war comes out. It's not even like back when fucking Al Qaeda said, anyone that helps America, we will fuck you up. It's not even like that now. It's beyond that. The UK tried to send a whole heap of fucking battleships over there, and Donald Trump turned them around. But did you guys know this? That there was a battleship, a battleship sunken by a torpedo by a submarine, which was the first time this has happened since World War II. And there's a good chance it was friendly fire. Oi, Binksy, a bloody legend. All right, what are we talking about? Other than government bullshit and fucking COVID and anything to do with that shite.
Every time the camera's on, you're riding with me through the storm. From the stories to the struggle, yeah, you've been there all along.
Late night real talk.
Spilling through the mic and the chaos crew shows up every single time. Every single
time.
Fuse your family. Every comment hits like loyalty. Through the highs and the lows, you ride for me, and that means more than you'll ever see. Shout out to the chaos crew, the best on YouTube. It's true.
Yeah, Stilly Billy, that's about the truth too. That's about the exact truth.
I'm grateful every time I do what I do. No one else compares to you. The chaos crew, the realest crew. From Port Phillip tales to streets so cold, you've heard my pain, you've seen it unfold. But through the dark, your light breaks through. Ain't no love like the chaos crew. You've been here since day one, holding me down. From nothing to something, we built this ground. I say it.
Who's Mr. Banks? We don't have a Mr. Banks here. We have a Mr. Big. are you permitted? So I'd have to go through some stringent. I would have to do box visits for at least 3 months first, and if there was no incident, I would be considered for a contact visit. But I hold the highest security rating you can in prison, which is A2. A2 is the highest security rating, and then you've got A2 asterisk, which is me. General people see sentence management unit. I see major offenders unit. Um, Similar thing, but they just deal with people that stab people. Really.
Shout out to the chaos crew, the best on YouTube. It's true, you keep this whole thing real. Every word, every view from the heart, yeah, Biff's got you.
I actually just found out today that my second cousin, so my cousin's son, just got accepted into the army today. Well done, young fella. Or could you be talking about Banksy, the artist? No, it's all right. I actually haven't been live since Friday night. So this is my first live since Friday night. So I had, fr- Saturday, Sunday off, and here we are tonight. Yeah, oi, bam, mad. Send us that email, legend. All right, Binksy, I will suss that out. Oi, Mr. Binks. That's a definite. I could definitely do that for you, legend. Chris O says, evening Biffo and the Chaos crew. How's everyone been? A few days, just got back from WA. Oh, yeah, nice. But yeah, definitely, Binksy can do that. Oi, Mr. Reese, you bloody legend. I get bell rings come up on my phone from Timu heaps. I get them too. Yep. I'm actually waiting on my next parcel. No worries. I would be Absolutely honoured to do that for you, legend. Oi, Sandsy, you bloody legend. Thinking of moving to Perth? You know what? I thought about it too. Beautiful over there, but yeah, the weather's too much for me. I need the Queensland. I mean the Victorian winters to survive. Commodores, you bloody legend. Nah, that's all right. Never a need to apologise. All right, I'm just going to quickly go grab me dinner.
Reverend, is this a conspiracy? Crucified for no sins, an image beneath me, lost within my plans for life. It all seems so unreal. I'm a man cut in half in this world, left in my misery. The Reverend, he turned to me without a tear in his eyes, nothing new for him to see. I didn't ask him why, I will remember the love our souls had sworn to make. Now I watch the falling rain, all my mind can see now is your. Well, I guess you took my youth and gave it all away, like the birth of a newfound joy. This love would end in rage, and when she died I couldn't cry. The pride within my soul, you left me incomplete, all alone as the memories now unfold. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and pass the cemetery gates. Sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder aloud if you're watching over me. Someplace far abound, I must reverse my life. I can't live in the past, then set my soul free. Belong to me at last. Through all those complex years, I thought I was alone. I didn't care to look around and make this world my own. And when she died, I should have cried and spared myself some pain. You left me incomplete, all alone as the memories still remain. The way we were, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and pass the cemetery gate. The way we were, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and pass the cemetery gate.
Thank you, Peter Watson. So even though I've been back out there a little bit, yeah, I've kind of been like, yeah, kind of held back a bit, and then yeah, after next Tuesday, I plan on traveling a lot more. You guys will remember me saying about a week and a half ago now that there's going to be little traveling until the 23rd. But then after the 23rd, I plan to be out there a lot more. Yeah. What is 4:20 time? The time of day. 20 past 4. 4:20 a.m. or p.m. It's 4:20 everywhere, somewhere. We're out here on a stolen Wi-Fi right now just to catch the Biff live. Let's go, Pat Duncan. Jai, what's going on, legend? What's for dinner? We're all guessing. All right, so so my supermarket sells hot roast beef, hot roast pork, hot roast chicken, cheese and gravy rolls. And so I've got one of those, but I didn't feel like that at the moment, so I'm just going to have loaded fries. Which I think is better for me than eating chicken calves every day. Like the chips are air fried, so they're not like dripping in oil. It's just potato. Still waiting at the letterbox. Oh, it should be there. It should be there. I will have a look tomorrow and chase it up. But yeah, it should be there. I do have a fucking I stuck it to something, but I can't remember what I stuck it to. The tracking number. I've got that somewhere here in this office. Maybe I stuck the tracking number on the tracking device. Do you guys know what these are? These are must-have if you have a vehicle that is a vehicle that could get stolen. It's called a mag tag simply because you pop that little center thing out in your mag, you pop that in there, and that there is a fucking satellite navigation system. And so if someone steals your car, guess what? It's just the same as a these are for Apple. It's the same as a AirTag. It's pretty crazy how far they've come. I've got another one here somewhere. With Kewpie Mayo, you know it. AirTag for cars. That's it. That's it. Hey, you know what though? It could be. It could be what you just said. I actually got this thing from the. All right, so I'm just going to cover a few fucking things on there so I don't dox myself. But I got this thing today, right? So it says that I have to go in there and it says it's something about a small parcel. Yeah, it doesn't say anything else. But I don't know. Maybe it did get returned to me. I don't know. But I got this thing. I didn't check the mail until like after the post office. But I'll go down there first thing tomorrow and suss it out. Oi, I buy a lot of shit off Temu and Amazon, and yeah, I actually really fucking rate it. I really, really do. Like Temu's not Wish. Have you tried Sriracha Kewpie? Yes, I have. How good is it? I love Sriracha. I just love normal Sriracha. So Sriracha mayonnaise. Mwah. Chris Ward, yeah, you can. Um, you have to sign for. Nah, so I don't. So no, I don't have to sign for my medicinal. It comes straight to my parcel locker. I don't have to sign for anything. You know, sometimes I swear to God, I get out of my car because, like, you can buy up to, like, when you buy medicinal, they do it with proper weight. So, like, an ounce is 30 grams, right? So sometimes when you buy an ounce of medicinal, I swear to God, I can smell it before I even get to the parcel lockers. It's like, whoa. Imagine what the posties must think. Like, they're delivering like 10 different parcels, like full of their bags must stink. Their courier vans must stink. Yeah, Amazon. Look, I prefer I prefer Temu. I've got literally so much shit in here around me now. Like I've got these things here which are like awesome when you want to do. So I've got two different sets of these, and like these are awesome. Like so, these came really in real handy in summer. They put out well 6,500 K, which is pretty bright. And so I used these when it was really hot days because these fucking things here are literally, that's like 1,000 watt hydroponic light. So you can imagine after being in here for a little while, you start to feel it. What else? Just so much shit. This here, this fucking U-Boot air horn that I got that I showed you last live, that everyone's scared for me to install. Like this thing's going to be fucking absolute great. Plug that in, and then you just can't imagine. There's nothing better than in my brain me driving down the street and then going, yeah, Mount Thomas to VKC, Tango Alpha Bravo. Yep, get down here now, Maggie Doyle. It's just going to be great. Or we can say to people like, hey, pull over, dickhead. You drive a Volvo. It's not your fault. Pull over. Or you know what? I've got well, I have a friend who has this light that they bought off Temu that is a light that you stick on your dash that does certain colors. Now, keep in mind, I am also not stupid. That's probably debatable, but like I'm a lot smarter now than I used to be. Why did you have to always go through VKC? What do you mean? Oh yeah, this is yeah. This is my other. This is my favorite. This is my favorite, which is the complaints department. Um, if you have a complaint, take a number, and obviously the joke is you take a number. As you can see, the pin is like almost all the way out. Take a number for a complaint. Kaboom! I saw an interview. Yeah, oi, what a fucking what a legend. Goes and sees his dad every weekend. Oi, that is someone who should be let out of prison. Let's be honest. Brendan Abbott was a bank robber. He never killed anyone. There are people that have spent less time in prison than Brendan Abbott for killing 3 people. Like, make that make sense. I'll tell you why Brendan Abbott is still in prison. Because every single cent that he stole, which they're alleging it's somewhere around the $30 million mark, they never got it back. That's why they've got him for this long. Yeah. Oi, do you have one of these Ventolins? The new Ventolins? They're fucking grouse. It's kind of like a vape. Has anyone seen them? The new Ventolin vapes? All right. Has anyone seen these Ventolins? It is quite literally a vape. So same concept as another one, as the other ones. Crack it open, give it a twist, but obviously you're supposed to be inhaling when you do that. This is a much easier vape to take. Yeah, so you're starting to feel like Art the Clown right now? Why? What's going on? Oh, you mean because you haven't got because you haven't received the free Pokemon cards yet? I'd just like to remind you, bro, you didn't win a prize, you were given a gift. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, kind of seems like that's exactly what you're saying. Just come out and say it if you've got something to say. Do you know what? Now I hope that they are sent back, because guess what? I won't be sending them back to you. You can guarantee you that right now. With your attitude like that, stick your Pokemon cards straight up your fucking brass razoo, mate. This is me out of my kindness of my heart giving them to you, and because you haven't got them yet, you want to get all antsy about it. Do you know what I mean? It was the same thing the other day. You messaged me and said, "Hey mate, can you please open every packet that you're going to give me, and if it doesn't have this and this card, I don't want it." Hey, love to see how you take free gifts, mate. As a matter of fact, this is what I think, mate. This is what I think. Here's your free gifts. There you go. Don't care, Biff, buddy. It's responsibility and your true colour. You know what, bro? See you, buddy. You'll never join another chat again. Bon voyage. If you think I've got 1 second for one day for some spoiled little shit coming on here, because it's not my fault it got sent back to me. Do you know what I mean? Whatever, buddy. Whatever. Have a Coke and a smile and a Valium and shut the fuck up. Nah, you guys have got no idea. I've been getting emails, this, that. It's not my fault it doesn't get to your fucking house, mate. And I am so glad they got sent back. So guess what? Go be Go be the good dad that you claim you are and go and buy your own child some Pokemon cards instead of relying on someone's kindness to fucking make your child happy. Straight up, bro, you picked the wrong fucking person and you've been pissing me off for 2 weeks. And you know what, bro? So many more where they came from. So many. And guess what? You won't be getting one. I'll tell you what principle is, mate. I'll tell you what principle is. This is what principle is. This is what principle is. Signing off your account and then signing on pretending to be your child, but your child, who, mind you, you've told us quite young, has the exact same spelling as you, the exact same everything as you, and then the child will jump off and then you will jump on. Bro, I'm no fool. I was a full fucking dead set criminal dealing with fucking pieces of shit day in, day out. And if you think someone's going to come in and try and float me, you're tripping, bro. But anyway, thank you, guys. Night, Mumsy. Bro, you're coming at me like it's my fault that they got sent back to me, and it's like it's principle, it's this, it's that. No, it's not, bro. It's you being a fucking rude cunt because you're not getting your free fucking gifts. Get off your lazy ass sitting on your fucking ass in front of your PC all day and ask me for fucking free shit, bro. I gave them out of the kindness of my heart, and because the fucking post office sent them back, this is my fault. Do you know what I mean? Oi, legitimately, this is why I don't do lives anymore.